Hi guys, welcome to this video review about the Huobi Global Crypto Exchange. I am doing this video because this exchange is usually quite overlooked by many traders, even though it is quite big. It has good support. It looks like it's quite safe. I mean, I cannot guarantee for anything. This is also no financial professional financial advice, no nothing. I'm just talking about my experience, which I had since about 2 years on this exchange, and I can only actually report about positive things. I never had a bad experience. I've never lost any money. I don't have a lot of money here. I was just trading a little bit every now and then, but everything worked pretty good. Transferring money to the exchange and from the exchange back to other exchanges. It has been working always pretty good, fast, not too expensive. Support was good. I think they have even been supporting major forks in the last in the history. I mean, yeah, exchanges, they don't support everything, not all the forks, not everything, but I think Huobi has a really good reputation when it comes to really the big forks or mainnet launches and those things. I mean, Huobi is, I think, as far as I know, the number 4 regarding trading volume. They had to downsize a little bit in the bear market, of course, like most of the other exchanges in 2018, but so far no problems with that. I didn't experience any major disadvantages, something like that. Communication has been good. I had some questions about mainnet launch from Theta, I think, and it was, the reply was good. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult because they have a lot of support in Chinese language, but usually they respond in English as well, especially when it's regarding the HBG. That's their website for Huobi Global. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit one disadvantage what I did not like so much, that they changed their URL a couple of times lately. I mean, I started with huobi.com, and then it changed to Huobi something else, or Huobi Global, and then HBG, and so on. And usually you don't like these things when you have money on such an exchange and you have to guess the URL. But there are two things regarding that. A couple of recommendations from my side. I mean, to apply, I'm putting down the link. It's a referral link and the referral code. You can use that to apply when you consider to open an account there. It's free of cost, of course. And sometimes you get even some benefits when you apply with the referral link and referral code. Sometimes you get free, like starting balance, maybe $10. I don't know. I cannot guarantee at the moment. Sometimes this happens, and sometimes you get lower trading fees for sometimes. So it's always good. And sometimes you get priority. Sometimes new accounts can be limited, and if you use the referral link and your referral code, you will have usually higher priority. So it's always good. It never has disadvantages if you use something like that. So when you use my referral link, you know that you are on the right exchange. But there are also other things. Here we have the coinmarketcap.com, and what I'm doing usually, if I'm not 100% sure that I have the latest link of an exchange, I look it up here in the search field. I mean, that's the main site, and there's a search field, and you cannot only Google tokens, you can, when you enter the name, it will also come up with exchanges, and with Huobi it finds 3 of them. You have the Korean exchange, the global exchange, Huobi Global, and the US thing. I have never dealt with the US thing. It's pretty new. I think they have opened that branch in 2018. I think it's operated from San Francisco, but I'm using the Huobi Global. The only thing where it's restricted, of course, at the moment, I think it's China, maybe other countries which have banned cryptocurrencies, but mainly it's China. So I'm using this from US since since 2 years, never had any issues. If that would be an issue, you could use the HPUS probably, but I haven't seen anything, and I would definitely recommend at the moment to use the Huobi Global. So you can click on that and also see which trading pairs they have. When we go down, if it works, yeah, we can see they have quite a lot. 442 trading pairs. Yeah, that's quite a lot. That's maybe not world record, but it's definitely a lot. And of course, main thing is probably, yeah, Bitcoin to US dollar. And yeah, usually you have a really high volume. I mean, you are never sure that this is correct volume. Sometimes they are wash trading. Yeah, I mean, like all the other exchanges, so you never know. But they definitely have a high volume on that, and usually quite, let's say, normal prices, not a big spread compared to other exchanges, because I think the Huobi Global now is operated from Singapore, and you can bring in or bring out fiat money to Singapore. It's always a problem when you have to deal with exchanges where they don't have free fiat transfer when it comes to countries which have free fiat or like open fiat transfer. Usually you can expect normal rates, no problem. But as you can see, they have, I think, all of the top 10, 20 or top 100 coins are here, and also a lot of the small ones. A lot of these tokens or coins I don't even know. I've never heard about a lot of these things, but it's a good thing. I mean, a lot of them are really well known, so no problem with that. When we go back to the interface, it's a good interface. I mean, it's maybe not the best, it's not the worst, it's like an average thing. You have the graphic, I mean the chart. The good thing is you can use the mouse to zoom in and out. As you can see, we can even go back now to start 2019. That was really quick, only with the mouse, and then we can zoom in again in really detail. I like this. I mean, the chart is really world class. I haven't seen many exchanges with such nice and really flexible charts, and this is really important if you trade a lot. Of course, you can choose from the different charts. You can go to the 1 minute, and you can even choose the 1 month, and yeah, that's a really good thing. So I like this is really good. I mean, for me, the best, I think it was Bittrex, but this is at least as good as Bittrex. They have been working on that. That's awesome. Open orders, also no issue. You can see that's an old order. I've placed that just for fun. I mean, I don't expect to settle it. It's an old one, but you can see it's from March, and it's still open. There are some exchanges which cancel your open orders when they are not filled. So here you can see it's 3 months old, and it's still there. And if it reaches my price, it will fill. or I mean fill, it's a sell, so it should be sold. That's a really good thing, and you don't have to be worried that your order will be just cancelled, like on, I think it's Bittrex. After 1 month or so, they will be cancelled, and sometimes you have to deal with, I mean, when you see this coin, I mean, it went down a lot, and it won't sell very soon, but in the next bull run it will sell at some point, and I want to make sure that it's being sold. Here also the good thing, trades buy sell, and this thing normal, like what a lot of exchanges now have with this percentage, you can click on that, and it will like yeah, this is the buy, so it will buy for 25% of your available bitcoins. So I don't have anything left at the moment, I can't show you that, but it works pretty good. Balances, you can, yeah, you have the normal things with the deposit and withdrawals, and you can even buy with credit card. I haven't seen that till now, but that's pretty good. Here you have all your orders, order history, trade history, everything, your account, it has everything. I mean the yeah, like the API, it does provide an API if you want to use that with a third party software. It's always a little bit risky. I do not highly recommend to use that. I've been using API keys with some mobile phone apps to day trade. I'm not doing this anymore. If you like that, you can do that here. Yeah, I think it should work. I mean, I haven't tried, I have to admit, I haven't tried it here. But regarding the everything, like what you need to do, like transfer trades, whatever, so normal things, it has never been an issue till now. That's good so far. And when it comes to safety, they had put out a tweet, was some time ago. Yeah, let's say 5 years Huobi maintained its record of zero security breach. That's not bad when you think that even Binance now had its breach, but Poloniex, Bitstamp, I mean, we are not even talking about the major breaches in Korea, Japan, Mount Gox, and those things. I mean, yeah, they write that they're using a security system which was developed by Goldman Sachs, and it looks like it's working. I mean, yeah, I've never heard. Also, in between, I mean, now that they had security breach, so now it looks like it's already about 6 years, or even more than 6 years without any breach. This is a really good thing. So usually when exchanges have security breaches, they tend to have more security breaches because they usually just have a structural issue. They have a problem with their teams, with the management, and so on. If an exchange has such a really good security record, so that's a really good thing. And yeah, I mean, I would definitely rather invest my money or leave a little bit of money here compared to other exchanges. I mean, on the long term, it's not advised to leave a lot of money on exchanges, but sometimes, like here in this situation which I was showing you, I want to wait till my coins are yeah, till I can sell them. You never know, they could jump up overnight, and I don't want to miss this opportunity, so I take the risk of leaving them on this exchange, because yeah, I'm losing money too when I keep it on Trezor and the price goes up overnight, and maybe tomorrow it will go down until I realize and transfer my money or use decentralized exchange from Trezor or Nano. The pump will be over. So I mean, yeah, you cannot only lose money on exchanges, you can also lose money on Trezor or Nano. I mean, lose not or miss profits. I mean like that. So here we have the US side, but still I recommend the HBG, the Huobi Global at the moment. Here we have already been, of course. Yeah, there was some report here which I have found, Huobi Security, where they write about security, and also they have a user protection fund where they will use, or they are using 20% of the net revenues to generate or to fill a fund which should protect user. It's just putting some money on the side. If they have a security breach, then it should cover these losses, and we have seen a similar thing on Binance. Binance. I can't remember. It was, I think, in February. Quite some funds were stolen from Binance, and they had the same thing. They have been using a certain percentage for a user protection fund, and they have been easily covering these losses, and same can be expected for Huobi. That's a really good thing. So if they are using large cold wallets and only small hot wallets, and so only small amounts can be stolen, they should be able after 5 years to cover smaller losses, and that's a really good thing. And when you see that Binance was also covering losses which have been occurring through API keys, maybe that would also maybe be covered. I have not heard about anything like that on Huobi, but at least for Binance it happened. And sometimes it can, like this, it can even be an advantage compared to funds on USB keys like Trezor or Nano. But I mean, I know most people, they recommend Trezor, using Trezor or Nano on the long term. I will also put down a link where you can buy it cheap on Amazon. It's always a good thing. I have also one here, of course. It's a good thing to have the major like assets outside of exchanges, of course. But yeah, it's your decision. I'm not telling you where to have your money. Make your own decisions. I mean, yeah, you have to just be aware of the risk. Nothing is without risk, not even Nano or Trezor. Everything has its risks. So, I'm finished now at the moment regarding this. I really can recommend. I cannot say any negative things about Huobi, maybe apart from that the support can be a little bit difficult in English. It usually happens pretty fast. Sometimes it seems they don't understand. Maybe you have to write it back and make clear what you want. Happened 2 or 3 times for me, but at the end I always got a solution for whatever my needs were. So really no complaints about that. And if you're looking for a new exchange, an exchange to start, I mean, you see you can buy cryptos with credit cards here. That means it's a good start. As well. Or if you just want another exchange, I mean, some people, instead of having Trezor or Nano, they just like diversify, put their money on maybe 5 or 10 exchanges. So if somebody gets stolen, not everything is stolen. That's also a good possibility how you can protect your funds. And if you're looking for an additional one which looks quite secure and good and everything, so I can highly recommend this one, Huobi global. And yeah, again, if you want to open a new account, you can use my referral link and code. It has only advantages and definitely no disadvantages if you're using that. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.